I don't know why it is. Nothing agrees with me for breakfast anymore.
Well, Edgar, I don't know what to suggest. There's lovely ham and eggs.
Oh, no.
Lamb chops, steak, potatoes, toast.
I'll tell you why he can't eat, Vivian.
Why?
Anybody that'll eat a pound of chocolates before going to bed.
Oh, so that accounts for the candy wrappers on the dresser this morning.
Let me see your tongue. See, I'm right.
What?
Chocolate coated.
I'm fine.
Edgar! Oh. Edgar, what happened?
What happened? What happened? Look at that window. Look at that window. Those kids, those brats out in the street, hit a ball through here. Hit me right on the back of the head.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Edgar. It was probably only an accident. Listen, you were a brat once yourself. Now, please, Edgar.
Now, what are you trying to do? Steal the kid's ball? Why don't you give it back to him?
Whoa, Edgar, now, wait a minute. What are you going to do now?
I'm going to work.
Oh. Goodbye. Edgar! Now, listen to me, Edgar Kennedy. You are not going to the office in that frame of mind. Do you hear me? Come on now, Edgar, dear. Smile, won't you please? Come on. That's better. Now, Edgar. Now, wait just a minute. Edgar? Edgar?
Somebody lost a baseball.
Yes.
Oh, Sonny! Sonny! Is this your baseball? Come on and get it. Come on and get it. Come on, is this your ball? Come on and get it. Come on. Come on and get it.
Gee, Mr. Kennedy, we're sorry. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. I like to get hit on the head.
Yeah, where there's no sense, there's no feeling.
Hello, officers.
Cut the gab. What's your name?
Edgar Kennedy's my name. I've lived in this house for 8 years.
Do you always play ball out here, Edgar?
I wasn't playing ball.
Then what are you doing with that bat? Swatting butterflies?
Oh. Well, you see, officer, that's a long story.
Save it for the judge. Here. Be in court tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. And remember, a.m. means morning. And tomorrow is the 9th. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Come on.
You're a nice bunch of kids, and I like to have you around here. But if I ever catch you playing all around here again, I'm gonna break every bone in your body!
Edgar!
And as mayor, I hereby proclaim that this day, the 9th of June of each year, shall be turned over to the boys of this city. And in keeping with National Boys' Day, municipal office shall be governed by the boy who has been selected, Willie Halligan.
Here, sir.
You will preside as mayor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The pleasure is mine, Your Honor. You will proceed to swear in your other officers.
Muggsy McGuire,
Yes, sir.
as judge, do you solemnly promise to do your duty as the judge of municipal court?
I do.
You will preside on the bench of Judge Fowler's court.
Thank you.
Pedro Spagoni,
Here?
do you solemnly promise the police of this city to enforce its laws to the best of their ability?
I do.
Thank you, sir.
Now, look, I don't want you butting in. I didn't want you to come along in the first place.
Well, maybe you'll need a witness. I'll try and think up something good to say about you.
Look, I don't need any witnesses. I'm a taxpayer and I have my rights. You just sit here. After I see the chief, there'll be some changes made. I'd like to see the chief of police.
Just a minute. I'll see if he's busy. Name, please?
Kennedy. Edgar Kennedy.
You can come in now.
Oh, is there something I can do for you, Mr. Kennedy?
I said I wanted to see the chief of police.
But I am the chief of police, Mr. Kennedy.
Of course you. Don't you read the papers?
Sure. I just took office today.
And it's a good idea, too, having a boy like that as chief. Teach them discipline and how to be a good, law-abiding citizen. Not that I ain't saying adults don't need disciplining. Take you, for instance. If you'd have been a chief when you was a kid, you wouldn't go around breaking the laws.
Oh, I would, wouldn't I? Say, how do you know I was breaking a law?
People don't come in here to pick no flowers. And take that hat off your head when you're in the chief's office. And that pipe, too.
Now, what was on your mind, Mr. Kennedy?
Oh, it's no use. What's this city coming to? When the police department plays jokes on people, something should be done about it, and I'm going to do it.
I wouldn't make any threats if I was you, mister.
Did you see the chief?
Yeah, I saw the chief. Going to make a sap out of me, huh? Come on, we're going to see the mayor.
The mayor is busy right now at a meeting with the city council. Just be seated.
That must be the city council.
Yes, sir?
Aren't they awfully young to be city councilmen?
Oh, not at all. The mayor is only 10.
10? Oh, what are they doing up here, playing games?
Oh, Mr. Kennedy, did you want to see me?
Oh. No, I didn't want to speak to you. I wanted to speak to the mayor.
Well, I'm the mayor, Mr. Kennedy.
I'm Robinson Caruso, and I'm just leaving on a cruise.
Here's your court. Now, why don't you go in and pay your fine and quit playing around?
Me pay a fine? Wait till I talk to that judge. You'll find out. Come on, come on.
Just a minute.
I want to see the judge.
Have a seat over there.
Oh,
Take your hat off.
Hear ye, hear ye. The municipal court is now in session. The Honorable Muggsy McGuire presiding.
what?
Edgar Kennedy. Edgar Kennedy.
Now find out who the other gentleman is.
What's your name?
You know what my name is. It's Edgar Kennedy.
Not you. I mean your shadow.
Go on, get out of here.
Mr. Kennedy, you are charged with willfully and maliciously throwing a baseball through the windshield at the car of an officer of the law and striking said officer on the head with the same. How do you plead?
Oh, what do you care?
Mr. Kennedy, may I enlighten you? Offices of the municipality are governed by boys on this day. You will answer all the questions that Mr. McGuire asks you with due respect to this court.
Look, if it's just the same to you, do you mind if I come back tomorrow?
Your case has been called and will be tried now. Proceed.
Mr. Kennedy, do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Do you wish a jury trial?
Now listen, Muggsy.
Watch your language while addressing the court.
Please answer the question.
Oh, so I was trying. No, I don't want a trial by jury.
Very well, Mr. Kennedy. Are you prepared? You have proper counsel?
I don't want counsel. I know my rights.
It is only fair that you have proper counsel. I shall appoint a public defender to represent you. Will the bailiff please summon an attorney for Mr. Kennedy?
Will the representative from the public defender's office step forward?
Mr. Kennedy, your counsel.
Kennedy, I am Fax McGowan, your counsel.
My counsel?
Ed, if I were you, I'd pay the fine. This don't look any too good to me.
If I am to represent you, Mr. Kennedy, in this case, please have it understood that I will do all the advising. You will hold your tongue.
Why, you young whippersnapper,
Order in the court. Any more demonstration and I will be compelled to hold you in contempt of court. Proceed with the case.
Your Honor, from the district office for the prosecution.
Mr. Kennedy, take the stand.
Run out and get a lot of candy for the kids. Hurry up. Here.
Stand up. Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth to help you?
I do.
Proceed.
Will the prosecuting attorney please examine the prisoner?
Your Honor, we have before us a man who deliberately and willfully assaulted two officers of the law. Will you tell the court your version of the fracas?
Yeah. It was like this. You see, there were a couple of brats.
I object. On what grounds?
Motion sustained. Proceed.
Well, you see, there were a couple of kids. That is, there were a couple of young gentlemen. Well, you see, the mayor and the chief of police were playing baseball on the street.
Judge, Your Honor, he deliberately threw that ball, and I offered as Exhibit A.
I object.
Objection overruled. Proceed.
Your Honor, it was an accident. The ball accidentally went out of my hand and just hit him on the head easy like that.
Oh, give me that. If it pleases Your Honor and the court, I'd like to show you what really happened. The ball came in a swift, speedy way like this, right through the windshield, and hit me on the head like that.
No, you're wrong, Joe. If it pleases the court, it was like this.
Now, don't tell me. I'm the one. I ought to know. It was like this.
Your Honor, I saw the whole thing. It was like this.
Look at, I won't take
Now,
any more of this.
wait a minute. Sit down. Sit down. Well, anyway, Your Honor, that's a rough idea.
But, Your Honor, there's something I'd like to say.
Yes, I'm waiting, Mr. Kennedy.
Well, now, this is how it happened. It was...
Derricks, please. If what these officers are saying is true, you deserve to be prosecuted. Proceed.
You not only threw the ball through the windshield, but when they approached you, you picked up a heavy club and probably would have committed murder had they been other than two officers.
Your Honor, it was a baseball bat.
Exactly. May I ask, are you in the habit of running around with a baseball bat in your hand? I object. On what grounds? Your Honor.
Gentlemen, I believe it's only fair that Mr. Kennedy be allowed to tell his full story without interruptions.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you very much. You see, it was like this. I was coming from the house, and there was a bunch of kids out in front playing baseball. And I turned around to kiss my wife goodbye, and...
So you see, Your Honor, it again was Mr. Kennedy's temper that got him into this predicament. I give you my word of honor that if Mr. Kennedy is bound into my custody, there'll be no such recurrence.
Thank you, Mrs. Kennedy. Will you pardon me while I take this under advisement?
For Judge McGuire, with my compliments.
That's very nice of you, Mr. Kennedy. But, who bought this candy?
Why, my father-in-law.
I sentence you to 180 days in jail.
Oh.
Suspended on probation for 1 year, provided you return here on the next Boys' Day and give a full account of your conduct for that period. Meantime, I place you in the custody of your father-in-law.
Oh, come on, George, you can't.